news. Osibajo names one person who can solve Nigeria's problem. The news details. Vice President Yemi Osibajo has described President Muhammadu Buhari as Nigeria's most popular politician whose credibility is needed in solving problems in the country. The president, Mr. Buhari, is possibly the most popular Nigerian politician that we ever had in generations. He is possibly the only person who can go into places or somewhere without buzzing people to gather and they will come and listen to him speak. Mr. Osibajo on Saturday said at an interactive session with top officials of Nigerian High Commission in the United Kingdom held in Abuja. We need that level of credibility to be able to solve problems in our country. And I think because of his level of credibility, despite everything, he is still the only one that can call everyone, and even people who do not necessarily agree with him, know that he is a man of his words. Mr. Buhari has long been touted as an incorruptible leader. He himself flaunted his untainted bona fide recently at a meeting with leaders of Southeast, where he boasted that nobody can pin him with any illicitly acquired wealth or property. Nothing less, aides and associates of the president, such as Issa Funtao, Babashir Lawal, Abdul Rashid Bawa, and Okoy Obono Obla, have been exposed for corruption, with the president looking away despite damning evidences. Speaking on insecurity in the country, Mr. Osibajo said, "Security challenges that we have did not show up in one day, but it is the government, the people, the men and the women that will handle them. We happen to be that government, and I am very convinced that we are entirely capable of handling it. I think we are in the best possible position to solve these problems," Mr. Osibajo added. Though Mr. Buhari was touted as a credible and popular leader before 2015, his popularity has dwindled, with many criticizing his regime over increased insecurity and gross human violation. The Vice President, Yemi Osibajo, is saying only one person can solve Nigeria's problem. And one person is our president, President Muhammadu Buhari, who is Nigeria's most politician with credibility, is needed in solving the problems in our country. Our president is possibly the most popular Nigerian politician that we have ever had in generations. He is the only person who can go into a place without buzzing people together and they will come and listen to him. He has a humble spirit. He does not pile up the government funds to himself. He has no property nor acquire any illicit wealth. Our president is a man of his words. Speaking on insecurity in the country, the insecurity challenges that we have did not show up in one day, but it is the government, the people, the men and the people that will handle them. The insecurity in our country now did not show up just in one day. It did not show up just in the regime of our president, President Muhammadu Buhari, but it has been there in ages. So it is with the government, the people, the men and the women that we handle these challenges. We happen to be that government, and we are convinced that we are entirely capable of handling it. We are in the best position to solve those problems. Mr. Buhari has not illicitly acquired wealth or property. He has been a man of his words. He has not acquired the country money in his own pockets. It is coming in when Osibajo said what Osibajo said about President Buhari. The Vice President of Nigeria, Yemi Osibajo, has said the nation will succeed in tackling all the challenges it's facing, adding that Buhari's popularity and credibility will be the key to solving the country's challenges. Osibajo stated this at a meeting with senior officials of the Nigerian embassy in the United Kingdom. He said the president is possibly the most popular Nigerian politician that we ever had in generations. Everywhere in the world today, people are coming together to form stronger units. They are not breaking up. This is not the time to break up. He is possibly the only person who can go into a place or somewhere without buzzing people together and they will come and listen to him. He said that was what Nigeria needed to address its problem. We need that level of credibility to be able to solve problems in our country. And I think because of his level of credibility, despite everything, he is still the only one that can call everyone, and even person who do not necessarily agree with him, know that he is a man of his words. He emphasized Nigerians' unity, saying that many parts of the world are trying to unite in terms of economic growth, but not secession. Everywhere in the world today, people are coming together to form units, stronger units. They are not breaking up. This is not the time to break up. Osibajo said all the ethnic groups in the country depend on each other. If you look at all of us who live here, we come from different regions. He said Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa are not the only ones who can say they are self-sufficient. We are better than one country. That's why we are strong, and that's why we can face the world. Osibajo charged Nigerians to spread the message of patriotism, saying that anyone who has watched Nigeria goes by knows that it is more enjoyable to travel in its current system. He added that the security and economic challenges in the country could happen to any government, and the federal government is on track to address the country's problems. He also gave us an assurance that the current myriad of challenges the nation is facing will soon become history. Osibajo said Nigerians at home and in diaspora should promote the message of one country, noting that anybody who looks at how Nigeria operates will recognize that we are better off in this system, and that is the truth. Yorubas are not better off on their own. Igbos are not better off on their own. The North is not better off on its own. We are better off as one nation. That is why we are strong, and that is why we can face the world. Thank you, my listeners, for listening. Do have a good day.